but judging from my profile and this brother, he's probably like 10 years old or something. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling me about you coming here often. Okay. My bones start breathing every time you laugh. Bro, I have goosebumps right now. Oh. What time is it? Time for school.
Hell no.
The painfully familiar buzz of phone notifications firmly pulls you out of the sweet, warm limbo of sleep. But no truer words have ever been uttered. My gosh. The buzzing sound slashed at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Wow. This is written nicely. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Okay, I'm locked. I'm getting goosebumps. Who wrote this? Who this? It's Friday, the 20th of December, 12:05 p.m. It's Addy. Without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply, and you drift to sleep once again. Damn. Addy's gonna be furious. Sometimes, you know, when you get like messages you don't want to receive, even though the tone is like neutral, you feel the malice in it. Wow. Goddamn. Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of Wow. Oh, Addy sent you something. Starblitz, don't open that. I'm about to get to phishing websites. Good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They've just released an official Starblitz quiz. And, of course, I got strawberry paws. Hee hee ha ha. I mean, you know, this is kind of also the beginning of a horror game. It's also, I would classify it as the hee hee ha ha phase. You know, got the nice music, the cute music in the background. Hey ya! Name is Kaboom.
What?
Let's see what Starblitz character you're most like in this quick quiz. Who knows, maybe you will even get me. Tee hee 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 hoo 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 ha hee hoo hoo. Nah, man. There will be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Just answer honestly. Don't worry, no data stored online. My name is... Let's go with Severus. I'm a him. I would say I'm like this, I suppose. I would love this kind of hair. Wait, what? I guess it's like this, but I'm confused. Currently it's like black. I'm the first to approach someone. I thoroughly choose my friends. I wait for people to approach me. Hiya. Even though it's embarrassing, it's the last one. Ask for time to think it ask for time to think it over. Happily ask the date. I'll be too smitten to do anything. I guess this one. Small sleepover with close friends. A big pool party with everyone I know. Tabletop game night with friends. The first one sounds the most pleasant, I suppose. Being able to fly, reading minds, traveling in time. Probably... I don't want to read nobody's mind. That's gonna get messy. A boat, a machete, a friend. A friend, I suppose? But the best thing is always when like you're on a website or something and it just says error, unknown cause, like unknown error. It's like, oh, this me? The page isn't responding anymore. My gosh, did I just get super unlucky? Or the site's trash. The server's overloaded. This is Addy? What? Huh? I guess Starblitz had more diehard fans than I thought. Lol. No, my quiz result. Wouldn't we also count as diehard fans? Yeah, weren't you among the first to do the quiz? First thing in the morning? That's insane. Mr. Diehard fan? No, I wasn't. That's cap. Your Honor, I think this counts as perjury. perjury. Maybe it's, I don't know that word. Overruled. That's cheating. What kind of thing is this, bro? Just do the, I suppose. It's neutral. And besides, it's not even morning. It's already 12 p.m. Ugh! It's already this late. This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule, huh? Or schedule. Not that I had any to begin with. But Christmas break is the best break. And besides, yeah. Earth to Severus.
Too tired to respond?
Brother, I can respond at my own free will. What is all this?
Go brush your teeth, sleepyhead.
Brother, on break I can do
what I want when I want.
What is all this? Do it. Go back to your quiz. Do something. Yeah, are you my mom? I think not. I'll brush them when I want, bruh. Exactly. And don't even come near me with your morning breath. Who said I wanted to go near you in the first place? What? Ew. Just so you know, it smells like yesterday's pizza. Fear my horrible morning breath. Yeah, just scare her off. Nah. You did not eat pizza yesterday. How does she know this? It was... I mean, if it was me, probably chicken and rice. You know, gotta get them gains. Even though there are plenty of other food options to do that. It's just... You did not eat that either. How would you know anyways? Facts. I wouldn't if you didn't announce every single meal you ate when we were on the call yesterday. I might be more involved with this individual than I originally assumed.
Indeed.
You got me once more, and I will get you by your teeth if you don't go brush them, just like a proper mom would. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get on your feet and, swaying from side to side, make a beeline to the bathroom. Brother Severus the type of dude to pound his chest when he yawns. What is all this swaying and weighing, bro? Just walk normally. Oh. Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, Addy spams my line again. Your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts and you almost, dropping it on the way, take it out. But what is this background picture, by the way? You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you of the mailman's leave. You slowly open the front door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that it is indeed empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelopes and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms the best of your expectations. Addison Moore. Oh, Addie. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile from ear to ear. Paul Berry 608, his actual name is Addison, or how you like to call him, Addy, has been your online friend for the past 8 months. Oh, Addy's a he. Oh my goodness. Always there to listen, goof around, or even just chill and play video games, he quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. You've met him on Star Blitz, a new online shooter game, and have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, he mains Strawberry Paws and he's quite good at playing her. I want to apologize for assuming that this was a relationship situation. My goodness, what a presumption. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. Yeah, that is. But at this moment, you're nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You've met such a good guy only thanks to it after all. Indeed, stay true to who you are, even if some people may think that is embarrassing. You never would have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you've never even seen this well, but Addison made it so easy. Lately though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you were enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. It really feels like Adderthorn has been hinting at something more than a friendship, and though hesitant because it's just an online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. Interesting. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake you didn't think much of, and that in turn progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. You feel your face burning up just from thinking about it, involuntarily letting your fantasies get the best of you. Damn, that's cute. You squeeze your eyes and lightly shake your head, trying to shake off pestering thoughts along with it. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. Now what's in here? One of them is an electricity bill. The other one though is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Probably Addy. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper carefully folded into it. Oh, the mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. Wow. You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that indeed your 2-month-old half-used mayo would, with absolute certainty, cause your diarrhea one day, had you not been notified by the ominous note. What that is, QP mayo? You give the 8-word letter in your hand another look. This is not the first time you receive one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it saved your clueless self. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago, and while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you've started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. That's, let's just say, interesting. This person has most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, hell, even your bank and government service accounts were not so secure anymore. Relentlessly changing passwords and locks didn't discourage them in the slightest. You even went to the police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed you off since the said stalker didn't really do anything besides sending a couple of harmless notes. However, as the time went on, you've realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you could not find any cliché hidden cameras or missing items. All you ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on it. The anti-malware you're using is just another malware. Facts, that tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. And these are just a few of the notes that helped you more than you'd like to admit. So, whoever this brother is, he literally has insights into every aspect of your life, brother. University? Like, finances? Like, your computer? Damn. Was it someone at your university? A nosy neighbor? A white knight? Honestly, you've stopped questioning it months ago. That's insane. They never did anything to cause you any harm, true, but maybe the world just has some kind strangers who enjoy playing guardian angel. I refuse to believe there's anybody out there that willingly dives deep into the entangled machinations of some stranger's life and just monitors it all the time while having their own entangled life and reminding that stranger of all the things he has to do. That's commitment. You carefully put the note into the box near your desk, stacking it on top of countless other notes you've been collecting since the first time you've received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package, patiently awaiting for you on the floor. Almost with a skip on your step, you return to pick it up and, as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately start trying to rip apart the sturdy box with your bare hands. What's in there? Holy energy? After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. Hope you enjoyed, Snowflake. Oh, this is fun. Oh, brother, that's kinda cute, I suppose. No way, he didn't... How do you get my address? Did we exchange that? Was that like...
Aside.
Thank you. Well, someone is excited. Was worth learning how to sew for this. You've made it yourself? That's crazy. Thank you. That's such a wonderful gift. I'll take the bestest care of it. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think I deserve some proof though.
No.
He can probably analyze the blockchain of that photo and he's gonna be at your window tomorrow. Almost tripping on the door frame. God damn. Okay, I mean, that is... If I was Addy, I would think, damn, that's kind of cute. But, hee. Cute. Why not the full face though? Because... I don't wanna... Well, you've never shown me your face and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine, I'll take it. Is that the length you're willing to go on to not show me your face? I'll take that as a yes. I hope my package for you comes soon too. I sent it to your new address, but last time I checked it was stuck at the post office. Okay, so they did previously exchange addresses, so... How very typical of them. I'm very excited to see it though. Prepare to witness the horrors of Severus's mind and his atrocious creations. Man said, mwaha mwaha mwahaha. Can't wait. Anyways, I'm gonna go hop on Starblitz waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom admiring the plush in your hands. Man, to be young again. Just have Christmas break and hop on Starblitz. It sounds amazing. Now that you look closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing and it definitely looks handmade. I mean, it looks fine to me, though check the eyes for cameras. Without thinking, you squeeze it in a gentle hug and smile to yourself. The fact that he has made it himself just makes it 10 times better, indeed. Still with a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. A perfect place for a perfect gift. But that's big. Wow. Your bed. It used to be just an all-white boring bed when you first moved in. Since then, you've tried matching the bedsheets with the primary colors of Starblitz, and you'd say you're pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. That's cute. Do you really want to hop on your computer? If they give me the option, then no. Oh. Starblitz posters you put up on the walls of your apartment. Of course, most of them are of Strawberry Paws, your favorite character. You haven't noticed just how quickly your apartment has turned from an empty gray studio into a pink playground. But honestly, you prefer it this way. The only proper shelf you have in your apartment. The top spot is occupied by your prized possessions, a limited edition Strawberry Paws figurine. So is this like Marvel Rivals or what kind of game is this? It was released when Starblitz just came out. Unfortunately, you weren't even aware of the game's existence at the time. So naturally, you had to hunt for it on secondhand websites. It cost quite a fortune, but you have no regrets, and it probably cost you your digital integrity because you probably got it from the dark web. I think it's time to hop on some Starblitz and get sweaty with it. You plop into the chair and move the mouse around trying to wake your PC up. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. That's insane behavior, man. What? Brother, do you not think of your electricity bill? 4 days. Nah. And well, you won't grace it such luxury for the next few days either, at least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holiday together. Wow. Finally, the screen lazily lights up. I bet it lazily lights up. Deadlines, rank, Starblitz. Okay, report. Blah blah, macaroni and cheese, and I want to do this. Damn. Man said report me mort, bro. I ain't doing nothing. Okay, that's, I guess, a fan art of the two. Berry Cloud. What the hell, man? Berry's fan. Paul Berry. I'm still so upset about them announcing Zephyr's nerf. It's literally the only character I can play properly, literally. Really shows they're in favor of Cinderella mains. For real, for real. Wish I could play Strawberry Paws. Wait, I'll text you on Tiny Talk if your phone is charged. But I can't read this. Say what you want to say in like proper language. But this goes back. Wow. Cinderella mains, who this? A snail rancher. No one is going to jail law, they can't stop us. I guess that's supposed to be funny. This meme died months ago, stop spamming me, I'm in your walls. I'm not really, briefed on the banter in these friendship groups, so I'm just gonna take all of this in with a neutral attitude, I suppose. Recycle bin, that joint's empty. Star Blitz. Looks like anime characters with guns and stuff, or what? Man said, yeah. What the fuck, man? What? Star Blitz. But, loading lobby. There's no way that this is me. XX Berry Fan XX. I'm level 37, rank 948. I hope 1.2 mil is not the amount of hours. Can I? Oh. Pop Berry wants to join. Do you want to accept? I suppose. Hehehehe. Soars took a while to connect. For a sec I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. I'm addicted. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you've now completely moved? And you're in your new apartment now? Yes sir, yes sir. Recently, I had sworn decided to move to a bigger city, which was coincidentally the same city you have done. Scratch the coincidentally and replace it with purposefully. This brother has hidden intentions. You couldn't be more excited as it meant you could now not only be friends online but in real life too. In the past few days, he was making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. But now he's right here in your city in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! But he's the type of guy to just stand at your door. Wait. Addy, we need to meet before I go see my family for Christmas. Random excuse incoming in 3, 2, 1. So suddenly. I don't know, Sever. Yeah, see. Addy, come on, this is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun IRL. Like at all. What? It really doesn't matter, bro. You are a good friend regardless of whether you're fun or not. Severus, stop being so sweet. Oh my god. Sigh. But thinking of Severus Snape being sweet is an insane picture in my head right now. Fine. Don't take it wrong, I want to see you. I really do. Caveat, but my aunt is coming on Christmas, I'm just not sure you want to see IRL me. Yeah. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days. So should we meet up tomorrow? But he's gonna send a decoy. Damn, that's so soon. Better now than never, and I know if I don't convince you now, it will be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is gonna be over. And I really want to make it to top 900 before the break is over. Dang, this really happening, huh? Well. Drum roll. Alright. Yippee. It's decided then, no takesies, bakesies. What? Huh? You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. Pfft. Okay, boss house, I'm ready. Guess we're finna be in a match right now. December 20th. December 21st. Cool transition. Oh, this is the city. The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It took only a few stops to get to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from the above. I love the description of the surroundings. You and Addie agreed to meet at a local diner, and since he still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you chose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled up on the sidewalks. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. So I take it Severus ain't that big of a Christmas fan. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind and, without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner radiating warm yellow light in the distance. You look at people passing by, struggling to not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. You've never seen Addie's face, but he has shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before it. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the only thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. That fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as her surroundings are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, and flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. This guy is in a fast-forward transition. Like, you rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. The first thing you involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids sloppily sticked in some places to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from a cigarette in his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears, the only thing that could probably compete with his scars in the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. It tells you that his presence is wrong, like he's not supposed to be here. Probably because he didn't want to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you, man. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. I mean, judging Addie, he probably knew what you looked like before, due to, like, I don't know, secret methods. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable. Feel almost small and insignificant, and all you want is to get away from this encounter as fast as possible. On the other hand though, it's almost hypnotic and someone makes you just want to stand here and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair. Severus, I had a sword? What? Ah, you finally recognized me, took you a minute. Well, of course, I've never seen your face. Phew, I was getting worried. Yeah. Well, of course, I've never seen your face before. In fact, I'd say I was at a marginal disadvantage here. You cross your arms and pretentiously pout as best as your limited acting skills allow you to. Should have shown me pictures of you when I asked. Stumped, Adesorn emptily blinks for a moment, before letting out a distinct chuckle. You're not wrong, though I suppose you won't need it now. The man in front of you makes almost a comical gesture, spreading his arms out to the sides. Any first impressions on something you've wanted to see for so long? It's nice to finally know what you look like. We could be like flirty and say I won't be able to forget such a pretty face. However, for the first encounter, let's just stay like base level polite. It's nice to finally know what the mysterious Adesorn looks like. Are you disappointed? Is it better than those faceless dream tubers face reveals? Damn. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. Damn, I'm still thinking about that. Damn. After all, it really is your good old Adesorn. You're lucky that I don't spend my time on Tweedle. But Tweedle? What kind of platform that is? Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. Adesorn then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of a cigarette. But judging from my profile and this brother, he's probably like 10 years old or something. It looks nice. And it looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. The bright establishment welcomes you with pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from the within. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not at all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends or sometimes even alone if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. A fine balance indeed. If Adesorn needed to see just one thing in the city, it would with absolute certainty be this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey Adesorn, let's sit there. He nods and you both move to the window table. He looks demonic. An inept waitress hastily comes towards you with a couple of menus and, after plopping them down on the table, patiently straightens up, a small notebook and pen in her hands. Adesorn quickly looks over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling me about you coming here often. Okay. Yeah, those eyes can see into the past, future, and present. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to them, huh? But never mind that. Hiya. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in the situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Oh, the All this stuff looks sensational right now. A milkshake? Oh, please. Pancakes at this time of night though, when you can have kids menu? We should just pick the kids menu and just see what he says. But we're gonna go for a milkshake. I mean, sadly they don't have like an iced coffee. That's... You unhesitatingly point at the bold letter spelling milkshakes. Honestly, among all the other places I've tried in the city, this one probably makes the best milkshakes out of them all. Nemo, not sure if you remember them, told me they actually use fresh fruits and ice cream to make them here. Plus, I've never seen so many flavors anywhere. Addison chuckles at your excitement. Classic choice, huh? What flavor though? Let's pick. I mean, personally, got a banana. Good chance to try those fresh fruits you just mentioned, huh? Should we go with banana milkshakes then? Slightly embarrassed by your stereotypical choice, you timidly nod. I mean, just because something's basic doesn't mean it's like bad. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in a small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Addison then turns towards you. This is where awkwardness begins. Yeah, music change. You look at him and shuffle in your seat, just now letting your nervousness settle in. You've never met people you talk to online in real life, and though you consider Addison your best friend on the internet, you can't help but be anxious around a person you're technically meeting for the first time. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. But that's like back in like the early days when you talk to a girl over WhatsApp for like forever, and then you go for the first date and it's like super awkward because you don't really have anything to talk about in real life because you just talk online. Checking me out, doll? Yeah, I just brought out. Notice something yet? You're so handsome in real life. Your scars fit you well. Man, I would never say you're so handsome in real life to anybody. Your hair looks even better in person. Just say no, it's nothing. You rapidly wave your hand in denial. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Yeah, so there's nothing interesting about me? Damn. That's not what I meant. Addison rubs his eyes as if trying to straighten his eyebrows. This brother sleepy? What? It takes him a moment, but when he's done, a playful smile curls his lips once again. Hey, you could have at least given me one compliment. You blink in surprise before letting out a laugh. You sure want one from me? Are you saying it's gonna be bad? You said it, not me. Hey now, it was a question, not a statement. Nuh-uh. You're not getting out of this very easily now. What did I even do, player? Referencing old shows in your head, you wiggle your index finger in front of you. Think about your behavior, mister, and maybe then I'll let you out of your room. Oh. Addison tries to cover his face before he lets out a loud laugh. A bellow. Don't think I will. You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily, sets the milkshakes in front of you. What is this with like saying the waitress is clumsy? Oh hey, that was fast. They probably have some of the stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously dig into the food and, just as you expect from your favorite place, it tastes nothing short of delightful. Wow. I don't know. But now you worry if Addison shares your opinion and try not to look too prying, nervously glance at him. After taking a sip, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile and reassuringly nods at you. Man. Whenever you introduce something you really like to somebody else, me, I always think no matter what they say, it's gonna be a lie. Like, that's just me though. That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap too. I see why you come here so often now. Again, it would be simply criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity and you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. I mean, let's talk about him. I'm curious. Specifically, the doll. Hey, when did you learn how to do it? He raises his eyebrows at your question. Do what exactly? So. Sometimes the English language. That strawberry paws doll you made for me looks so good that if you told me it was professionally made, I'd believe you in a heartbeat. Facts. How did you even manage to? And it's big too. Well, it took a lot of DreamTube tutorials. And a lot, and I mean a lot, of trial and error. Wait, don't tell me. Did you have to make those sock dolls to practice? I almost did. That doesn't sound too convincing. I'll let your imagination do the work. What a flirt, man, what a flirt. But seriously, thank you again, it means a lot.
Anything for you, Snowflake.
Why am I blushing? To your great relief, Edison seems to open up and you finally were sure that this meeting wasn't a mistake or able to get chatty with your online, or well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into the conversation that you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Yeah, that's a rare thing. Edison glances at the time on his phone. Oh damn, it's already past 7:30, my bedtime. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by, God. I made that entertainable. Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Dope, okay. Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon then? Yeah. Just let me take a photo of the food real quick before you finish. Edison questioningly raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know, before it dies in my belly. Damn. That's an interesting way to think about it. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now don't get scared, I got my flash on. He's gonna do one of these things. You point your phone camera at the milkshakes and... yeah. He's gonna hack into your phone and delete that. You asked for a check and Edison, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelops your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter, the fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Edison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against the diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful, flickering lights coming from across the street catch your attention. You turn around and give Edison a plodding smile. Say, Addy, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did ya? Not really, what are you getting at? A small smile still curling your lips, you timidly nod towards the crosswalk. Follow me. Edison's eyebrows raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and slowly starts following you. My throat is fucked. Once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with a loud chatter of dozens of people. When you finally make it around the building standing in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. Oh, Christmas market? That's my jam. Harbored by the surrounding apartment buildings, there lies a small festive market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Small crowds of warmly dressed people unhurriedly stroll around, their happy laughter filling the square. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another, a myriad of goods set up at these stalls catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all the pleasant smells coming at you from every direction. There's a scent of hot chocolate complemented by hints of fresh citrus. sugary fragrance of warmth, pastry, and subtle smell of pine reigning in the air. The combination makes you feel warm. With the smile still playing on your lips, you steal a glance at Edison standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear as the warm light beams into his face, the glimmering of garlands reflecting his dark eyes. Wow. Seemingly at a loss for words, Addy dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. Good on ya, mate. I just wanted to add that. As pretty as you are. Yeah, I flustered this boy. Yeah, now it's your turn to blush. Edison loudly breathes in, clearly surprised by your sudden remark. Yeah, look at this, buddy. After just a split second, he lets out an unfeigned chuckle, covering his face up with one of his hands. Don't lie, Severus. You're the pretty one here. You can't help but smile seeing his reaction. Yeah, that's crazy. They set up the small Christmas market every year here. Some stuff might be super overpriced, but there are some free things too. Free things? At a Christmas market? Yeah. You know that's fiction. Let's check it out then. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting Edison to join you. Before you can even properly make it out to the first one, though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly pops out of seemingly nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming. Cheerily exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair! Welcome, welcome! Why so cold out here? Why so cold? Hiya!" She quickly shoves something into both you. Hey, pause. What? She quickly shoves something into both your and Edison's hands before hastily scurrying off to greet the newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands only to see a warm, steaming paper cup full of cocoa? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm sugared up. I'm buzzed. Alright here. Puzzled, you exchange glances with Addy before both of you burst into laughter, taken off guard by the sudden encounter. Still giggling to yourself, you start walking along the stalls, slowly drinking cocoa. That's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste, from the paper cup at the same time. As you do, you can't help but point at different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging Addy's sleeve to get his attention to show them to him as well. These two are so cute. What am I reading here? Is this even a horror game or? I mean, this is how they get you. You somehow always find something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, Edison stops in his tracks. Oh hey, am I blind or is that game Starblitz themed? Huh? Where? He chuckles at your excitement as he points at the stall behind you. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stall with your eyes. How is it that Severus, at the mention of Starblitz, he just starts tripping? Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the famous Starblitz logo printed on the back of each one. Oh my god, Addy, we have to play this one. The person in charge of the stall notices you and Edison and comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Starblitz and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over the prizes humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Addy has already paid for you at the diner and his gift for you came in first, too. So, why not win something for him? Cute. That's the least you could do to repay his stubborn self at this point. You eagerly nod at the offer and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh ho, you're gonna play, Severus? Not just play, I'm gonna win, bruh. Edison's lips curl in a grin. Show them what you've got, snowflake.
Daddy, chill.
Why does he have to call me that? I mean, I'm literally melting. What? Memory game with Cinderella. Oh, I'm good at these. Greetings, my young Padawan. My name is Cinderella. Welcome to the memory game. To win a prize, you need to complete 3 rounds. Each time will be more difficult than the last. Make sure you don't run out of time and good luck. Where? Match gosh. Okay, so that's an easy one. But all of these are the same, bro. Yeah. Come on now, come on now. These brothers. These two. These two. Come on now, this keychain is a guaranteed. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, I'm tripping on this, man. Oh, just in time. Wow, 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 wow. My love, I bequeath this to you. I knew you could do it, Severus. The vendor points at the keychains you can choose from. With your heart thumping and rising excitement from the thrill of winning, you lean over the table, looking over your options. Ah, they're gonna let me choose? I mean, it's obvious. It has to be this one. You quickly grab the catch keychain and, not hesitating, stretch your hand with it towards Addersorn. He looks down at the keychain and then back at you in confusion. For you shake your head as he opens his mouth, seemingly ready to protest. It was free and it's my prize, so I choose what to do with it, and I'm choosing to give it to you. Addersorn's eyes dart from the keychain cradled in your hand to your face, his expression soaked in hesitation. Wow. Finally, he sighs in defeat and stretches his own hand to accept the gift. With a triumphant smile plastered on your face, you put the keychain into his hand. Folding his fingers with your other hand, his skin feeling rough and warm against yours. Addersorn brings the keychain closer to his face and looks it over. Isn't this one super cute? His mouth half opened, Addersorn stares at the cat keychain before he starts talking, his eyes still glued to the object in his hand. It is. It reminds me of something. Oh. Curiously examining Addie's face, you tilt your head to the side. Reminds you of what? He stays silent for a couple of seconds before nonchalantly shrugging. I'm not sure. It is very cute indeed, though. I love cats. I will make sure to remember. Addersorn carefully puts the keychain into his parka pocket before giving you another smile. This time it's full of warmth. I feel like he just lied about something there, but I will treasure it. You return a smile. Of course, Addie. You continue walking around the market, each stall you pass leaving you with an overwhelming amount of free cookies and candy that, at some point, you have to shove into your pockets from being unable to eat all of it. Yeah. Not to mention that Addersorn casually gives you all of his sweets too. Suddenly, Addie's attention gets caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I guess it's my turn to get stuff for you now, huh? What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly making his way to whatever it is behind you. Finally, you turn around.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
What? I'm not wearing this. It turns out to be a small stall selling all kinds of merchandise, ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through boxes with pins, stickers, and other trinkets. For a second you feel an urge to join them, desperately wanting to multiply your Star Blitz pin collection, but quickly remember that now is not the place and time. Addersorn stops right next to the array of different hairbands and then turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you're already getting happily used to. Let me guess, you want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I'll also get one for you. Edison looks almost astonished as you say that. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? But you already got a keychain for me. Yeah, and you paid for dinner. Edison quirks an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with his exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS. Reactor Protective System? Rock, paper, scissors, silly. Not gonna lie, I'm with Addy on that one. RPS? I win. I pick a hairband for you. You win, you pick one for me. Ah. He breathes out, clearly defeated by your mischievous smile. Aight. Bring it on, doll. Me? I go for always paper. Let's go scissors then. I think no matter what you do, you're gonna lose anyway. Okay. Paper again? Yeah, there's no way. But I can look into my mind or something. Yeah. No way. You know what they say. Never start a fight you cannot win. Well, if we rematch... Nuh-uh. It was all or nothing. Don't even get to say another word before Edison walks over to the vendor of the stall, a smile still curling his lips. Lips that are so mercilessly cracked by winter frost. So not kissable, I guess. You breathe out as you stand in the corner, patiently awaiting for him to return. When he finally does, his hands are occupied by a small paper bag that he raises for you to see. Are you ready to rumble? You open your mouth to respond, but Edison is faster. He gently puts the hairband onto your head. In public? What? A hairband? Nah, but take that off immediately. You raise your hands to carefully feel the hairband when you realize that, wait, are those bunny ears? But bunny ears? This is Bunny Girl Senpai for real. Addy, don't tell me. Yeah, you're a bunny now, Severus. With the name Severus, that makes it even crazier. Or a hare? Still just as cute. Yeah, you lightly tug on the floppy ears, desperately trying to cover your reddening face. But why? Well, you remind me of a bunny. Yeah, because I'm his prey, that's why. Is it because I main Zephyr? All that too, I guess. You and Edison joke around for a bit more before continuing your stroll through the market. You can't help but admit that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. You lose track of time, enjoying Addy's company a bit too much, and before you know it, you realize that the amount of people around you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here, and some vendors already start closing their stalls. When you stop near a trash can for Edison to smoke, you check your phone to see the time and, with rising disappointment, turn to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He pauses for a second to take a long drag of cigarette, looking you up and down as he does. Yeah, I suppose. You take off your hairband and carefully put it in your backpack. Ah, I thought I could snatch a pic of you in it. I thought you weren't a photo guy. Well, I can always make exceptions. You shrug your shoulders as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. Though he is or was just your online friend, you've dreamt of this moment for literal months. You'll admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person. But nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You shift from foot to foot, trying not to smile too wildly. Today was really nice. I'm so happy we've met, Edison. To be completely honest, I was really nervous before meeting you, but I'm glad you are still the same Addy I know. Edison breathes out with a smile and ruffles her hair with one hand. How? Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Of course not, Addy. And we should definitely meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure, man. See you next time then, of course. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Edison one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. A smile full of already familiar warmth. Walking away, you watch Addy over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. Man, I can really envision this, I'm not gonna lie. Before Edison completely vanishes from sight, you teasingly stick your tongue out at him, then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. Are we in an anime or something, or? With a skip in your step, you cheerily turn to walk the familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually use as a shortcut to the bus stop. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you will have plenty of time until the next bus arrives and unhurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. The back alley blocks out all the lights coming from the main street, which allows you to fully witness the subtle beauty of the force of snow falling from the pitch-black sky. You slowly stop and face the above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land and be part of the massive piles of snow on the ground. One of the larger ones lands on your face and immediately melts into a drop of water that then hastily rolls down your cheek as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. You smile to yourself, remembering how Edison loves to teasingly call you despite all your protesting. Snowflake. And that's cute. Huh? Who this? Oh. You look down only to see a white cat expectantly looking at you with its obscure white eyes. Its fur surprisingly clean despite of the weather. Only a few visible snowflakes sticking to the animal's white sides. What are you doing here, little buddy? Did you get lost, buddy? The cat waves its tail side from side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute though. You feel a sudden urge to pet it. You reach down to gently pet the cat as it slowly stretches its head towards your hand and softly rubs itself against it. Maybe this cat really is lost. Its fur is in a fairly good state, not to mention that it doesn't look underfed either. Maybe you should take it home and see if you can find its owners. That's hella random. I mean, what do you think, little one? But this guy can't speak for himself. Personally, I would not do this. This could be anyone's cat. Would you mind staying with me for a bit? You give the cat a soft smile. There's someone I know who would definitely like to meet you. I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. Bro, what? What? Huh? Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins, my bones start breathing every time you laugh. Bro, I have goosebumps right now. Those eyes of yours wake up my tired remains that densely cover my pulsating bruised skin and ache each time I hear your fragile voice. My head gets full of things that I don't mean. I really wish I had at least one choice. What are these ramblings?